I'm a real gangster. Hey, which guy ain't even music no more? I don't play that shit. I don't care about no opportunity. None of that. You gotta pay deep. Tell him, Katie, you gotta pay deep into what be going on out here so you can stay safe. Fuck you. I don't like you no more. Don't ever call me. I don't want to do no song with you.
NBA YoungBoy is pulling $9 million every single month. And this young king is only 25 years old. No cap. This dude became a millionaire at 16 and is now sitting on a $500 million empire with income streams that'll make your head spin. Before we dive in, let me break down 12 different ways this man is securing the bag every single month. YoungBoy went from the streets of Baton Rouge to one of the highest-earning artists in the game all before he could legally drink. While most people his age worry about college debt, YB makes more in 1 month than most see in a lifetime. Most people think rappers only make money from music, but YoungBoy has 12 income streams working 24/7 that'll make you question everything you knew about this industry. Born Kentrell Deshaun Galden in Baton Rouge, Louisiana, he was dropping mixtapes at 14 while other kids did homework. By 16, when teens were flipping burgers at minimum wage, YoungBoy had already crossed the millionaire threshold. That's not just talent, that's vision. He didn't just make money, he built systems, multiple streams that work independently, so even if one slows, the others keep flowing. That's the difference between getting rich and staying rich. Now, surprisingly, YoungBoy makes the least directly from social media, maybe $8,133 a month max, from Instagram and TikTok, sometimes literally zero. But here's the crazy part. He's not even trying to monetize social media directly. While influencers beg brands for sponsored posts, YoungBoy uses his platforms as a funnel straight to his music. He could easily pocket $200,000 to $400,000 monthly from brand deals alone. But he chooses long-term wealth over short-term money, keeping his feed authentic, while every post drives millions to his streams and merch. The indirect value of that move generates millions across his other income streams. And on real estate, he bought a 5.5 house in 2022, flipped it for 5.9 netters in 2024, pocketing $400,000 profit, which breaks down to $16,666 a month in passive equity gains, building generational wealth while he sleeps. While YoungBoy sleeps, his properties are making him money, and here's why this strategy is straight-up genius. Most young artists blow their cash on depreciating assets, cars, jewelry, clothes, stuff that loses value the second you buy it. YoungBoy is different. He's investing in real estate that appreciates over time and comes with serious tax benefits. The house he sold wasn't some regular property, either luxury amenities, swimming pools, home studios, security systems, the whole 9 yards. These high-end properties in desirable locations appreciate faster because supply is limited and wealthy buyers are always competing. But the smartest part? He was living in it while it gained value, so no rent paid elsewhere. Plus, he was deducting property taxes, mortgage interest, and maintenance from his taxes. And this is just one property we know about. Word is he owns multiple properties across different states, meaning that $16,666 monthly figure could be way higher. While most artists his age are still renting, YoungBoy is building generational wealth. Now number 10 is where things get spicy. YoungBoy has his own radio show on Amazon's AMP platform, pulling $8,233 to $25,000 monthly just for hosting. This isn't regular radio, it's interactive, letting him talk to fans live, break down his creative process, and collaborate with artists in real time without any middleman. The hosting alone could net $100,000 to $300,000 annually, but the real play is staying relevant, reaching new audiences, and sparking collaborations that create future income. With Amazon investing heavily in AMP, being an early adopter positions YoungBoy to win big as the platform grows. Then there's number 9, and this one's controversial, fam. Most artists YoungBoy's size rake in millions from endorsements, but he's pulling maybe $25,000 a month max, sometimes absolutely nothing. Why? Nike won't call, Pepsi won't call, Apple won't call. His legal troubles and controversial image have major brands spooked. But here's the twist: an artist with his reach could easily pull $5 to $10 million annually from brand deals if he played the corporate game. He's leaving that money on the table on purpose, choosing authenticity over selling out, and that's rare in this industry, fam. The crazy part? If YoungBoy ever decided to clean up his image and chase endorsements seriously, he could add millions to his monthly income overnight because his influence is undeniable. His fan base is loyal and his reach is massive. But that ain't his style, and honestly, respect. He's proven you can build a massive empire without begging corporations for approval. Number 8 is album sales, and bro, this number tells the whole story of how the music industry has flipped upside down. YoungBoy only makes about $10,500 a month from physical CDs, vinyl, and digital downloads combined. Back in the day, album sales were everything. Michael Jackson's Thriller moved over 66 million copies worldwide. But today, even the biggest artists struggle to shift 100,000 physical copies in their first week. Nobody's driving to Target for a CD anymore. They're opening Spotify or Apple Music and streaming everything. YoungBoy doesn't even care about album sales because he's pulling millions from streaming instead. That $2,500 is just bonus money proof he captures every stream, no matter how small. Number 7 is where the real money starts. His own label, Never Broke Again, pulling 41,666 to 83,333 every single month. Every time an NBA artist earns, YoungBoy gets his cut from streaming, touring, merch, and publishing royalties, all while he handles their distribution and marketing. He's not just signing random artists either. He's building a movement, strategically selecting talent that fits the brand. And as the label grows from a handful of artists to 20 or 30, this income stream is going to explode. Number 6 is where money gets stupid. When artists want YoungBoy on their track, they pay $200,000 to $300,000 per feature. 6 features a year at $150,000 each is $900,000 annually. 12 features at $250,000 each is $3 million a year. Conservative estimate still puts him at $41,760 to $83,333 monthly, and artists are lining up to pay because when YoungBoy hops on a track, he brings millions of loyal fans with him. That feature isn't just a verse, it's access to one of the most dedicated fan bases in hip-hop. And what makes YoungBoy's feature game even more dangerous is his selectivity. He's not jumping on just any track from anyone who can pay. He chooses collaborations that make sense artistically and strategically, which actually drives his value even higher. Because when he does show up, people know it's going to be special. Feature money is also guaranteed up front, unlike streaming or touring, which fluctuates. Plus, a successful collab can snowball into joint tours, more features, and business deals outside music entirely. Number 5, Never Broke Again. Merch is pulling 83,333 to 166,066 every single month, and the way YoungBoy built this is a masterclass in brand building. Every drop sells out in hours. Hoodies, t-shirts, hats, limited editions, all of it gone. A hoodie costing $15 to produce sells for $60 to $80. A $5 t-shirt moves for $30 to $40. When you're pushing thousands of units monthly, those margins stack fast. And the smartest part? The NBA brand runs independently of his music. Fans buy merch even when he's not dropping new songs. Number 4 is the most underrated stream on this entire list, publishing royalties, bringing in $141,660 every single month. Every time a YoungBoy song hits the radio, gets streamed, played live, licensed in a movie, TV show, or commercial, he gets paid separately from streaming money. Through ASCAP, BMI, mechanical royalties, and sync licensing, this income is completely passive and lasts decades. Songs from years ago are still paying him today and will keep paying long after. The $141,660 monthly is estimated conservative. His actual publishing income is likely far higher, and it only grows as older songs become classics discovered by new fans. Now, number 3 is where it gets absolutely insane: touring. When YoungBoy is free to hit the road, he pulls up to $5.8 million in a single month. His 2025 tour grossed $70 million over 12 months, $100,000 to $150,000 per show. 2 shows a week means $800,000 to $1.2 million monthly just from live performances. But here's where it gets dark. Fam legal troubles have literally cost YoungBoy millions. The moment he's on house arrest or dealing with restrictions, this entire income stream drops to zero. If he could tour consistently without legal interruptions, he'd be pulling $60 to $70 million annually from live performances alone, more than most artists make across all their streams combined. Instead, legal issues cut that potential in half. And the demand is insane. The second tour dates drop, tickets sell out in minutes, and venues pay premium rates knowing he'll pack the house. Number 2 is going to make your head spin. YoungBoy is pulling $666 to $833,233 every single month just from Spotify and Apple Music. Apple Music alone accounts for 49% of that, paying $326,666 monthly because they pay artists 7 cents per stream versus Spotify's 3 to 4 cents. On Spotify, where he sits as the number 5 most streamed artist with 6.2 billion total plays, he's collecting $233,333 to $291,666 monthly. Tidal, Amazon Music, YouTube Music, and smaller platforms stack another $16,666 to $133,133 on top. What separates YoungBoy from everyone else is consistency and volume-dropping mixtapes, albums, singles, collabs, and freestyles constantly keeps him in the algorithms, while his deep catalog pulls fans into hours-long listening sessions. Every new release also drives streams back to older music, creating a compound effect that boosts High's entire discography. Fans in every time zone are streaming him 24 hours a day, pure passive income. And number 1, bro, this is absolutely ridiculous. YoungBoy is making $1.2 to $1.4 million every single month from YouTube ad revenue alone. DJ Academics reported 292 million views per month. That's nearly 10 million views every single day. YouTube pays $3 to $5 per $1,000 views. So let's do the math. 292 million views divided by 1,000 multiplied by $4.50 average payout equals $1,314,000 monthly. That's $16.8 million annually just from YouTube. And here's what makes it even more shocking. YoungBoy regularly beats Drake and Taylor Swift in monthly views, competing with the biggest names in all of music, not just hip-hop, and consistently winning. His secret? He treats YouTube like a TV channel, dropping multiple videos every single week while other artists disappear for months after one release. With 13 billion plus total views, more than the entire population of Earth, even his lesser-known tracks hit tens of millions of views. Now, he doesn't pocket 100% because Atlantic Records and Motown take their contractual cut, but even at 70%, he's keeping close to $1 million monthly from YouTube alone. And this income is completely scalable. Double his views to 600 million, and his monthly YouTube check nearly hits $3 million. The craziest part? It's mostly passive. Videos he uploaded years ago are still generating revenue right now while he sleeps. So let's add it all up at the low end. YoungBoy pulls $1.2 million from YouTube, $666 from streaming, $500,000 from touring, $141,666 from publishing, $83,333 from merch, $41,666 from features, and $41,666 from his NBA label. That's over $2.6 million monthly. At the high end, with touring fully active, that number explodes past $8.5 million every single month. And remember, this young king is only 25, built a $500 million empire, became a millionaire at 16, and most of this money keeps flowing whether he's working, sleeping, or locked in legal battles. This is what generational wealth actually looks like. If you want to see how Drake pulls $15 million a month, and trust me, those numbers are even more insane, subscribe and hit the notification bell. Never broke again, fam. Peace.